Slugger by Kathy Moffet. When the foreman brought back the verdict, the decision of 6 good men and 6 good and objective women, I think I recoiled more than you did, and I do not recall what words of consolation I extended to you. Such was my shock and disbelief. How had I misread that diligent dozen? How could I have deceived myself into thinking they had believed that all the prints gathered were left by you in the course of finding your father bludgeoned to death by one of his own Louisville Slugger bats, and that the motive had been his prize baseball memorabilia, stolen, including other bats, fielding mitts, and uniforms from his nomadic career that took him just short of Cooperstown and thousands upon thousands of miles from where he should have been as a father and a husband to your mother who, in despair, had disappeared, it has been assumed all these years, because of his unfaithful, heartless, and self-centered ways toward her and his growing daughter. I cannot remember what you said when the uniformed matron took you away. I only know I felt I had failed you miserably, monumentally, and it was not until the next day, in the cold light of the morning, after through thick iron bars and finally through a wire mesh, that I could muster anything, and what I did sounded as trivial now as one of your father's baseball records, to the effect that I was sorry, and that it had been a shock to my own professional system and history, that your case of all others had been the first loss of my publicized young career. And I shall never forget how you looked at me, laughed, and said, "First loss, huh? Forget it. I have. It may have been your first loss, but it was my second murder."